Nicole here. I am back from my summer sabbatical of 5 kids in my house and no sanity to record YouTube videos. And Blue Dog is back from an exciting stint in the mobile groomer last week where he did very well. And we're here today to discuss the concept of what it means to have a healthy, what some people call a pain-free life. The term pain-free is thrown around a lot in the chronic pain recovery community, and I've been hearing a lot of discussion about it on my JOURNALSPEAK page on Facebook, emails I get constantly, comments on the YouTube channel, so I thought I would address it. Because I think people are missing the point a little bit when they're striving for a pain-free existence. So I kind of want to shake the Etch-a-Sketch a little today and redefine your expectations of what it means to feel good, what it means to have a successful, happy, healthy life in your mind-body system. So let's talk for a moment about what it means to feel things. Sometimes we feel things in our heart, and sometimes we feel things in our body, and they are interchangeable. It is so important for you to realize that. My anxiety is his stomach ache. His stomach ache is her headache. Her headache is his irritable bowel syndrome. His irritable bowel is her hives. Her hives are his eczema. This is the way of the world. There is no way around it. And so since sometimes we feel things in our hearts and sometimes we feel things in our bodies, there is never a realistic expectation for a life that is free of pain. Expecting to never have pain, to never have aches and pains and things moving throughout your body would be tantamount to expecting never to feel angry again, or never to feel sad again, or scared again. It would be completely unrealistic, and nobody would ever expect you to think that way, or you would not expect that of yourself. So what's important to realize when we're striving for recovery here, we're really not striving for pain-free. We're striving for fear-free when it comes to our pain. Human pain is inevitable. There is no cure for human pain, but there is a cure for chronic pain, because chronic pain, as I mention often, is an epidemic of fear. And so when we talk about curing from chronic pain, we are talking about excavating our repressed emotions to the extent that our bodies no longer, our brains and our nervous systems no longer need to default into fight or flight mode and defer us from feeling our feelings into feeling physical pain, which is considered safer. The nervous system and the brain perceive your repressed emotions and your terror over being sick as a more dangerous predator than your physical pain, which keeps you nice and safe and quiet and in bed. The way we give a signal to our brain and our nervous system that that predator is no longer more dangerous than the pain is by systematically, kindly, gently, and persistently, daily, feeling our feelings. And so some people say, okay, fine, I get it. Well, then how do I do that? Well, that's where I come in. That's where I teach you how to speak journal speak. That's where I teach you what to do for yourself. But if you sit around and hope and pray that you are never going to feel pain again, you're really setting yourself up for failure, because pain is just a part of being alive. And, not to get too philosophical here, but, I'm responding to a lot of conversation that's been thrown around, like I said, online, in my email, in comments, in questions I get on, now that I'm doing a consult practice, I'm often hearing from new people. I get this question a lot about what it means to be free of pain. So we have to kind of get a little philosophical here. If you weren't struggling, if you weren't suffering, you would never be watching this right now. You'd be off on vacation, happy. You'd be drinking milkshakes, eating ice cream sundaes, laughing with your friends, having a few drinks, doing whatever it is that makes you feel happy and relaxed. And guess what you wouldn't be doing? You wouldn't be growing as a human being. You wouldn't be evolving and changing and shedding those old skins and growing new experiences and new character and new freedoms. You wouldn't be cracking open the shell to embrace a new and vibrant and free life. You would be doing none of that because pain is the entry point that pushes us to a precipice where we can confront truths and we can change our lives. Nobody is immune to personal growth. If we don't act and grow, our pain will push us to grow. So it's not a terrible thing that you're here. I know. It feels horrible. It feels awful. It feels shitty. You feel stuck. You feel miserable. You feel hopeless. You feel paralyzed. I so get it. I have been you, and I get it. But what you need to understand is this is part of being alive. You know, I said something the other day to somebody, and I was consulting with a woman, lovely woman, who was really struggling with her pain, and I said, you know, the meaning of life is not to be inconvenienced. The meaning of life is not to be left alone so you can just stay small and not grow. You know, that's not what we're here for. We're here to expand. We're here to see everything there is to see, to take it in, to evolve for our children, to show our children how it is to be the brightest light we can be. And sometimes our pain is leading us there. Often, I hear from people that they are grateful for the pain because it led them to this new way of living, whatever that way is for them. I don't define that, but it will become clear to you as you walk this path. So if what I'm saying is overwhelming to you, I want to say something to just kind of chill you out, which is this is all lofty stuff, but you don't have to think lofty. You just have to be in the today, right now. You don't need to say, how am I going to do this? You just need to do the next right considered action. So what is that? Well, do you know what Journal Speak is? Have you investigated my first 4 videos, which are the Healing Yourself series, parts 1 through 4? Have you joined my Facebook page, Journal Speak with Nicole Sachs, LCSW on Facebook? It's a closed page, totally private. If you haven't done these things, then do them. One next right considered action sets you on your path. Do you need more guidance? Take my course. It's available on my website. It's called Freedom from Chronic Pain. I have gotten amazing response about it. I mean, I would say reviews, but I don't ask people to review it. But I get emails and testimonials constantly from people that say, oh my goodness, it really changed it for me. You need some personal guidance? Sign up on my page to talk to me. There are plenty of next right considered actions that are free of charge for you, including your daily Journal Speak practice, which you will learn how to do. And then there are some things that if you want to invest in this and you need a little bit more guidance, that's available to you too. Plenty of videos on this YouTube channel. There's so much you could do. As soon as you are in action, you don't have to plan for this lofty growth, future-y stuff. All you have to do is live day by day, exactly as I teach you to do, and you will be out of chronic pain. Why? Because you won't be scared anymore. You won't be living in fear. I feel things, they go through my body. I get headaches on some days. Sometimes I have a sore knee. Sometimes one time I got a foot thing a few weeks ago, which I've talked to you guys about. Some of you guys, like, it's whatever. Sometimes I feel things in my body, just like last week I felt sad. It's not like an earth-shattering thing for me to say, oh yeah, you guys, last week I felt sad. You'd be like, Nicole, duh, everybody feels sad. Well, but everybody feels pain too. It's just one of the ways that our bodies metabolize and make sense of the overwhelming amount of stimuli, of feelings we have, of conflict in our lives. So without getting into too much of the Journal Speak, because there's plenty of places for you to learn about that, I just want to invite you to do the next right considered action for yourself, to realize that this is not about being pain-free. This is about empowering yourself and learning how to live a life where you are not fearful of your body, where you're not an adversary of your body, where you're in partnership, in concert with your mind-body system, available to everything that life has to offer you. So I hope that this was helpful today. Blue Dog is certainly riveted by my talk, considering the fact that he is dead asleep. So I'm happy to be back. I'm going to try to make more videos. I know I'm not... I don't put out videos as often as people like, but I'm really going to make an effort and, try to step over the 5 kids and to get some space and some freedom to do this. I wish you all the love and the support and everything you need to do this. I am with you. I am thinking of you. And till next time. Bye.